I am here to say loudly, proudly, and happily that I was wrong about the marketing of Wuthering Waves. Or at least it looks like I'm almost certainly completely wrong in every fashion. And I am okay with that. Subscribe! I want Wuthering Waves to do well. The reason that I made my previous video regarding the marketing of Wuthering Waves was because of my deep-seated anxiety that it won't do well. I have a weird amount of personal attachment and hope for this game. I want it to do well intensely. I want it to be successful so badly. And I'll be honest, I think I sort of got pulled into this like propaganda about Wuthering Waves from certain other games that Wuthering Waves might be competing with. I was afraid that the game wasn't gonna do well. I want people to be making as much content as possible about it before, during, after the release. And I've also talked with other content creators and they've said that it's really hard to figure out what to make about the game before it releases, which is understandable and sort of a kind of a normal thing now that I'm sort of thinking about it afterward. But yeah, it seems like Wuthering Waves is putting a lot of time and effort and money into the marketing of the game. I also did sort of talk about this and then post the video, and it kind of became irrelevant within 12 hours, which is fine. That's my bad. It's an issue of timing as well. It did not come from a negative place or a hateful place at all. It came from like, oh my God, I want this game to do so well and I want everybody to make content about it and I want the coolest content creators to be here because it's like the coolest game. And yeah, I was wrong. That's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm happy for me to be proven wrong at this point. I also predicted that that might happen at the end of my video, and I'm glad that I predicted that correctly. Realistically, I'll say that I have never waited for the release of a game that I wanted to do well so badly, and I was not fully aware of how the marketing worked because I'm a bit newer still to gacha games and a bit newer still to sort of being a voice that people actually hear, that care about opinions. And so I sort of jumped the gun, and I'm okay with that because regardless of me being wrong or me being right or me having a bad take, the video got a bunch of views and I saw how much y'all want to play and defend and are excited for Wuthering Waves, and I think that's awesome. I've also started playing PGR because some recommendations from the comments section, and I'm so glad that I did because it made me even more excited for Wuthering Waves because Punishing Gray Raven is such a cool game. The characters are so cool, the combat is so cool. And so thank you for that suggestion in the comments. Realistically, a lot of my concern was also from the fact that PGR is sort of known as a game that was really, really good, great combat system, but just like never kind of got off the ground because of a lack of marketing, and that sort of spurred on my fear about it. But yeah, I'm okay that I was wrong. I'm glad that I was wrong. I'm glad they're marketing the game. I'm glad there are so many people excited. I think we've gone up like to 22 million pre-registrations for Wuthering Waves, which is awesome. I hope we get to a minimum of 30 million before the game actually releases because I'm really excited. So make sure that you pre-register if you haven't already. I already have. Really, all this comes down to is that I want to make as much content as possible for the game before it releases, and I want others to also make content for the game, and I was afraid that that wasn't gonna happen if there wasn't enough marketing. I have been assured that that is all right. So, long story short, you can all say it. HexJuice was wrong. I am saying it. HexJuice was wrong. I jumped the gun. I'm glad that I was wrong. It is a good thing that I was wrong because mostly my concern was that if there wasn't enough marketing, the game wouldn't do as well as I hope it did. And if it does do as well as I hope it did, then we are all good. So I hope you guys have a good day. I will be posting tomorrow or the next day with a video I've been planning. And let me know who your favorite character is. I really like Encore. She's been my favorite character basically as soon as I started looking into the game. And I was really excited that she was the first character showcase that they posted. So I hope you have a good day. Let me know in the comments. See you later. Bye.